Good morning, everyone. This is Group 1 from MPU3353. Our team has 7 members, however, only 4 will be presenting today. Our presenting members are on the most side, David, followed by Felice, and then next to me is Jason, and I am Maxim. So this is our table of contents. First is our project title of what we will be doing. Then followed by the executive summary with task allegations, and then the objectives of what we're doing for, our beneficiaries, the event description of our events, our timeline and activities of what we will be doing, our budget and expected outcome for our events. Firstly, our project title is Mooncake and Dessert Bazaar for charity in collaboration with Purpose Trust and with the affiliate of GKC. So firstly is our executive summary. So we plan to raise at least 800 ringgit for our MPU group to achieve the combined total for both groups of 1,500 ringgit to help purchase a laptop and other resources for GKC that they need. We plan to organize 2 charity bazaars selling mooncake and desserts on 2 separate occasions. And we also plan to join and collaborate with 3353 Group 2 to also sell other stuff at a separate bazaar to raise more funds. Other than that, we also plan to get donations and sponsorships from outside organizations to achieve our goal. Okay, so these are our 8 SDGs that we will be using, the Sustainable Development Goals. Firstly, we have no poverty and 0 hunger because they learn how to cook, so they learn how to plant things and cook and all that, so they will learn how to sustain themselves. Next is quality education because we will be teaching them knowledge later on. Next is gender equality, because we are teaching both male and female students. After that is decent work and economic growth, because we are giving them an opportunity to have a living through teaching them skills that can make them money. Next is responsible consumption and production, because they are doing farming, so it goes along with climate action where it is environmentally friendly. And lastly, partnerships for the goals, as we are working together with Purpose Trust and GKC. Next is the task delegations. So other than the 4 members present today, we also have Sabrina Leong, 3rd from the bottom. 2nd from the bottom is Tony Bo and Guyuta. Our team is comprised of local and international students. The top 5 are local students and the bottom 2 are international students. Our positions respectively are, I am the organizing chairperson, David is the vice OC, Jason is the secretary, and Felice is our PR coordinator. For the 3 members are not present, Sabrina is our publicity coordinator, Tono is our treasurer who is in charge of budgeting, and Guyuta is our program coordinator. They will do their jobs respectively. Next is Jason.
So these are the objectives. The first objective is to raise funds. Like Vincent mentioned, our main goal is to raise funds by making money with the sales of mooncake, and all the money of RM800 will be used to fund our project. And secondly, we celebrate culture, where we spread happiness in the Mid-Autumn Festival and also maintain the spread of the tradition in the community. And thirdly is to encourage volunteerism, where we give a chance to volunteer to offer time and service in sales, packaging, and event-related activities, and also strengthen community bonds, where we bring people together through a meaningful festive activities that builds unity. Thanks. So next is the beneficiary. As we mentioned, the beneficiary is Purpose Trust, where is the GKC is the affiliate of Purpose Trust, where we help marginal youth between 15 to 25 years old under the 6th program in entrepreneurship, self-growth, and online education. Next, I'll pass it to Felice.
Okay, so for the event description, so we have 3 main ideas already. So firstly, we're going to sell the mooncakes. The second is the chocolate chip cookies, and then the third one is banana pudding. So for the mooncake, we have 2 flavors, which is chocolate and peanut butter. So how we're doing the fundraising style, which is to bake it and then to sell it, and then afterwards we would have to try and collect donations from other companies or sponsorships. Next. So this is timeline and activities. So there are 2 phases mainly. There are 2 main phases. For the first one is baking and selling the mooncakes. Second is baking and selling the cookies and puddings. So why we're doing these phases is because we need to make sure that each sells, to ensure that all of it are fresh, and sell it will also be taking place during lunch hours so we can reach more staff and students. So during 28th September, Sunday, we will have to bake the mooncakes, and on the Monday, we would be selling the mooncakes, which we would already have the orders from the pre-orders, and during the sales also. 26th October, Sunday, we would have to bake the cookies and pudding. After that, from Monday, we would sell the cookies, and then on the Wednesday, 29th October, we would sell the cookies during that day. And 14 November 2025, we would have an additional engagement event with the GKCs. And afterwards, so what we're going to be doing for the engagement event for the GKCs, we would have mainly focused on teaching topics on financial literacy. Why are we going to teach them? It's because by teaching them, it allows them to have at least some basic knowledge on financial and also on reporting, and to also help them to understand more on profit and loss. And I will be passing it to David.
As for the budgeting, we've segregated the budgeting components into two components, which are the cost in stores and the cost allocated accordingly to the amount required, as we believe that proper budgeting leads us to proper, efficient, and effectively managing the group funds. Before I start, let me remind you that all of our funds used for this project event will be directly comes out from our pocket. As for the first dessert, we have mooncake. The mooncake total cost in store will be 92.50, and the cost allocated accordingly to the amount required will be 26.20. As for the mooncake, we are expecting to produce 10 units from one batch, and we will be pricing them at 8 ringgit each. As for the second dessert, we have the chocolate chip cookies. The total cost in stores will be 52.50, while the cost allocated accordingly to amount required will be 8.25. As for the batch produce, we also expect 10 units of cookies, and we will be pricing them at about 4 ringgit each. As for the third dessert, which is the banana pudding, the cost in stores would be 116.39, and the cost allocated according to the amount required would be 18.25. As for one batch of banana pudding, we expect to also produce 10 units, and we will be pricing them at 5 ringgit each. And finally, as for our expected outcome, we expect to raise at least 1,500 ringgit profit combined from both MPU groups to donate to the NGO, and also to spread awareness about the NGO's cause in our college, to offer students and staff mooncakes, cookies, and puddings for good cause, gain teamwork, planning, and sales experience, and finally to create a meaningful and memorable fundraising event. That's all from us. Thank you for your attention.